Okay, folks, we got AYAYA versus GG. It's a Northern Waters map. The first match has started for the night. So we got a very strong lineup on both teams. For the GG team's got the Montana, Kremlin, Des Moines, 2 Napolis, Moskva, Gearing, Z52, and Delny. The AYAYA team has the Montana, Ohio, Des Moines, Napoli, 2 Moskvas, Daring, Marceau, and Delny. Very interesting composition and teamwork here on both teams. So let's just have a look on the GG team. So GG team has actually got themselves all positioned here on the far south of the map. They're actually looking at the opportunities of where they can move in. So I can tell just by looking at it, I can tell that they're in the middle of making sure they're gonna make a name for themselves. So I'm just gonna double check here and make sure I got everything here. Yep, awesome. So it looks like that a bit of an interesting lineup. They got engine boosting fired up already from the destroyers on both sides, and it's actually gonna be an interesting moving the tactics in both sides here. I'm just wondering what's going on. Let's have a look. AYAYA is split their ships up a bit. So got the Marceau and Delny working together over towards A. We got the Daring over in Bravo. We got the Moskva, Ohio, Napoli. No, belay that. I take that back. Moskva, Ohio, and moving over towards in between Charlie and B. So it's interesting. We've got a bit of interesting makeup over with the Delny and the Napoli going over to the far side of the Charlie cap, and it looks like it's going to be an interesting match all around. Z52 is actually challenged over Bravo, and it is interesting that neither side of AYAYA or GG have actually made a move in there yet. Looks like Bravo's just started being capped right now. There's a big push over on the far left hand side over at A, where the GG team and also AYAYA team are actually putting all their resources into one area. Torps have been fired from the Napoli already, and it's actually going to be interesting how this pans out. There's a bit of an interesting moment here with the Daring of the AYAYA team has got its hydroacoustics up already going, and it looks like he has taken a bit of a guess with his torps firing towards the Z52. Daring is actually taking a bit of evasive action here and is actually starting to move away from the actual cap and is kiting away from Bravo. A cap is actually pretty much in the good hands of AYAYA team right now, but look at this, there's a lot of torpedoes coming over this way. Wow, there's a lot of shots being fired towards the Marseille. I have a feeling the Marseille was detected for a little bit, but there's a lot of torps coming over. But yes, interesting. This is a bit of a interesting tactics going on here on both sides. Oh, okay. There's torps have gone on both the destroyers, but none have hit either side here. So it's a bit of a standoff. GG team has the Gearing in the cap of A and is actually just trying to hang in there at this point in time. I wonder what's going on because they got 2 caps right now at this point in time on both sides. And yes, it is a bit of an interesting standoff here. Charlie cap is actually being taken already, but it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay, so what's happening next? Moskva is actually moving around the corner here. Nothing really happened over Charlie, but the action is like happening over towards Bravo. So it is actually looking good, you know, with the Bravo action at this stage. So let's just see how that pans out over in Bravo. Looks like the Daring's actually kind of away from Bravo. Z52's got engine boost and hydroacoustics on. Gearing's fired itself as injury boost. AYAYA is actually hanging back. I'm not sure what the gameplay is, but it looks like there's a bit of an action going on between the two Napolis. No, one Napoli, or two Napolis going head to head, and also there's a Demoy protecting it. So that's interesting. With a bit of a surveillance radar going on, the Napolis actually started to heal himself. And wait a minute, the Delny on the AYAYA team is actually distracting the Napoli, so that could go well to their advantage. Torps are still going all over the place, so this is actually quite an interesting mix. Marseille has actually come over to play and start firing torps towards the Napoli. So this is actually a pretty interesting setup over here this way. There's nothing going on over Charlie, but the action is really heavily focused on over in Bravo and Alpha caps. So this is actually pretty interesting to watch in different angles. Now, at the moment, there's not much action going on at Bravo, even though the higher is actually getting focus fired on from the Delny and also the Montana. But going over here, it looks like the enemy Kremlin on the GG team is actually moving in a little bit closer, and it looks like a bit of interesting setup. Let's just see if these shots will hit on the Napoli here. Ooh. Nope, nothing really solidly hit on that Napoli there. So it's actually a bit of a standoff, but wait a minute. There's a Napoli going down pretty hard at the moment. Oh wait, no. The Napoli is still there. Wait a minute, the Demoy is a bit of a standoff with the GG Demoy. Is he trying to YOLO in towards him? Maybe not, I don't know. Hard to say at this stage because there's a bit of a standoff, a bit of a Mexican standoff.
The enemy is about to win.
Okay. Both teams are doing quite well. AYAYA has really moved into position here. They're starting to take the caps back. I wonder if it's a bit too late, but we'll soon find out. Looks like Bravo cap is actually being really well contested. Torps are still going over towards the Moskva and the Ohio, and the other... Well, it doesn't look like much is happening over at Charlie. Charlie is a bit weird. I mean, like, they got a Moskva that's playing wide out in the open at this stage, and he is reversing. Okay. And the Napoli is just crawling up in the corner here, and he's kept himself silent. So this is actually a very smart sneak up play here. Maybe he's gonna score a nice kill in that Moskva. Who knows? Is there anything going on here? The Demoy on the GG team has gone down, and it looks like Alpha team is actually doing pretty good on this side. When I say Alpha team, the Alpha cap is actually very well contested on both teams. I mean, like, both AYAYA and GG have really done a good job in their defensive and attacking gameplay here. Bit of hit and run. The gearing on the GG team just went down. And let's just see what happens next, because AYAYA has been playing very defensively at the beginning of this match. So anything can happen here, folks. So depending on what's going to happen around this corner, it looks like that the AYAYA Demoy is reversing away from the Delny. AYAYA needs to score a couple more kills, and they need to make some, you know, serious capping here. But this is a bit of a standoff. Ooh, Napoli on the AYAYA team might dodge this. Yep, he did successfully. Well done. I wonder if the Demoy and the Napoli are going to charge in on that Napoli around the corner. Oh, Torps are in the water towards the Napoli. And whoa, ho, ho, ho. That cat's Napoli did not stand a chance. That was a good kill from the AYAYA team. AYAYA team has nothing destroyed, so anything can happen here. C-Cap is going to be contested here. The Daring is actually moving into position to get the C-Cap. Ohio is firing at long range on the Napoli over Charlie, with the Moskva still in play as a distraction. Interesting gameplay to see on both sides here. Whoa, okay. Let's see what's going on over this channel over here. Looks like Alpha Cap is still being contested heavily with the Napoli charging down at the Kremlin's throat, and he's actually moving in. The Marso is coming down as well, so I have a feeling, folks, that there's going to be some heavy torp action here coming in a second. It's going to be interesting to see how this plan plays out on both sides. So I wonder if the Marso is going to make a move. Torps are coming in from the Napoli, little bit long, but the Des Moines is still around the corner, taking his time. And the Kremlin is down the KOTS team. Whoa, oh KOTS team. GG. GG's lost its Kremlin. Whoa, this is interesting, folks. I don't know about you, but it is actually a bit of a turnaround here now that the AR team have actually kicked back into the swing of things of this battle. So it looks like the Z-52 is going to be taken out as well too. Damn, I mean, I was not expecting this so soon, so quick. But that's excellent focusing firing from the AR team. And AR just killed the GG Z-52. Look at the points. They're actually very close to each other, neck to neck. This is unreal. They're really turning it around. This is a very good match, folks. I mean, like, I can see it in different ways. Just so looking over at Charlie Cap. Now let's just pay attention to Charlie Cap for a second here. There's nothing really happening here except the Napoli has decided to turn around and kite away from the C Cap. The Moskva has decided to charge down and pretty much intercept that Napoli. And the Daring is actually, you know, just doing a great job distracting the Napoli there. Let's just have a look and see what's going on here. Montana's probably going to eat a couple torps here, maybe 2, maybe 3. Probably looks like 2. No, just 1. No. It looked like a bit of a different angle. But hey, it's alright. It's looking good. The Marso on the AR team has been taken out. So that's alright. So it is a bit of a standoff here, but I can see that the AR team are going to prevail this match. Very well played on both sides, that's for sure. But this is actually not bad at all. Not bad at all. Downey is moving the position here on the GG team. He's distracting the Des Moines, but I don't think it's going to work any longer. Looks like AR team has actually turned the tide here, folks, with 3 caps in play, and they still have 3/4 of their fleet still around. So it looks like that they're really doing a fantastic job in game there. Alright. Nice incoming shots from the Moskva to the enemy Moskva and GG, and there was a bit of a nice citadel hit there. Oh, Downey. Downey, come on. What's going on? The Downey on the AR team is torping the GG Moskva. Can he get him? It's looking good, and torps have confirmed. The AR Downey has taken out the Moskva and GG. This is actually not a bad match. A very good match, actually, in fact. I think that's actually one of the best matches I've seen. Very aggressive gameplay. Oh, the Downey just got taken out by the Montana on GG. But, yeah, it looks like... What's this Montana gonna do over towards ACAP? This is gonna be a bit of a standoff here. Secondaries are focusing fire on the Montana. I wonder what the big guns are gonna do. Are they gonna focus on the Napoli? Oh! Shots fired and missed! Oh, the Montana and GG is getting smashed. And torped as she goes. Wow. That was very unexpected there, folks. Downey is actually on GG team is still kiting away from the AYAYA. But the AYAYA, Moskva and Daring are focusing together on the Napoli, but that is, well, a win for the AYAYA team. So well done to the AYAYA team for doing that. So great job there, mate. Great job indeed. So there's a 1 to AYAYA team right there. Alright, so that was the first match of the night. That was quick. That was really quick. That was very quick. I don't know about you, but that was one of the quickest matches I ever seen. Alright, !Asia, go ahead and jump in, folks. I mean, like, we got a plenty of opportunity for you to do something and get some rewards. So good luck, everybody. While we're doing that, we'll just wait for GG and also AYAYA to confirm what they want to do next in terms of the next map and stuff. Just bear with us and we'll be with you shortly.